Hello friends. As in previous our video, I shared a data set, right? So in that data set, hope you tried these things, right? These tables and specific columns and areas, how you find distinct value, how you filter data, right? So you can proceed after that the different queries also, right? Like if you want to list employee where salary is greater than 25,000 and gender is not female, if you want like this condition, so you can uh, press enter, command plus enter, and you can find who are male and who have greater than 25,000 salary, right? So similar like this you can practice this all, or list all employees where salary is greater than 25,000, department is either 4 or 5. So here you need to mention the where condition also here, and mention or department ID 4. if, if any one of the condition is fulfilled, then you can check out the results, right? So similarly like this 4 or 5, anything you can filter out like this. Okay, if you want employee whose name start with letter J, right? If you want a name start with letter J, right? So like this from the start with J, right? Like this. If you want like use a JO, right, and percentage you mention at last you percentage, so you JO like that. If you mention percentage in front of N, right, so at the last whoever name has ending with N, so you can find like this, right? So like percentage A percentage, right? So after that you can check out like this how it will show like this. In between anyone using A, so it will mention those name, right? So like this you can mention these things also. Practice it well, so you got to know how to filter the like letters, or like J N O, whatever you want you can check out and practice it as well. So in operator is used when we want to have or condition on the same column, right? Similarly you can write select star from employee table where department this one or this one, so any condition is fulfilled, then it will display that result. You can similarly you can in this form you can also use like department number in 1514, right? So all department number will show 514, right? Like this. Between operator also you can use write a query to filter out all employees whose salary between 30,000 and 40,000, right? So if you mention where condition and put a end condition here, so it will display like this, right? But if you put between where condition in salary between 30 and 40, so like this you can find out these conditions, right? So these are the both starting and values are included in that range, right? So following two queries are not same, right? So these two queries have a difference, right? It's a greater than 30 and less than 40, right? And if you using between and range of this one, so you can find out different results, right? So both use case is different, so you make sure whenever you using and between, so practice it well how and is using and how between is using. If you have any question, please drop a question in comment below, right? So let us start with the all record employee whose work hour between 10 and 30, so belong to project number 2, right? So you use work on table here, and work on table you can check out first how which is work on what kind of columns here, then you can find out like this between 10 and 30 and project number 2, so you can find out the this result. So like that null values you can find out where missing values are there, right? So where is null,